just now entering the pond. We good? All right, let's set sail. Let's set sail here. Imagine my phone just falls out and sinks to the bottom of the lake. Okay, welcome everybody to this lovely afternoon. This was kind of a last minute decision to go live today. I wasn't planning on it, but plans have changed. What's going on here? My rods are currently just stuck together for the moment. Unfortunately. There we go. Okay. Welcome. I'm currently fishing a little pond. I've never been here before, so we're gonna have to see what this place is like. Me and you, everybody involved. This is a little pond. Supposedly it has pike in it. So we're gonna see if it turns out to be true or if it turns out to be false. But as far as right now goes, we're just canoe fishing right now. I figured I'd just go live, that way I can hang out with everybody in here and hopefully catch some fish together. First, the lure I'm using right now is gonna be this. It's a pretty interesting looking spinnerbait. It's a live target. Look at that thing. I mean, if that doesn't catch pike, I don't know what will. So we're gonna give that a good shot for now. I do have a leader on today, just in case we do apprehend a pike. Oh, apparently there's deer flies out as well. We're gonna see what happens. Might be a little bit of an interesting day. See if there's any fish to be caught here. I'm sure there will be. There always is. I always seem to find them. But, let's see what we can do here today. I've only used this spinnerbait once before, and it worked out pretty well for me. I caught a pike within the first 5 minutes, I think, of fishing with it, so it's a good pike catching lure. So I don't have any doubts about that. So this pond is actually, it is quite small, so it won't take us that long to cover all of it and see if there's any fish in here. We're gonna find out. Never been here. Never been here. The spot is just on the way to the cottage I'm going to this week, so we decided to stop in. Paid a little visit, see what's going on. I've also brought a measurement board with me. I'll showcase that in just a moment. Allow me just one moment to reel in this cast here. It'd be really cool if there's pike in here. Okay. Noob the Cod Kid, welcome. Take a look at this beautiful thing that I have here. Nimyu Tula said hi, welcome in. Cole J says hi back to you. Check out this. We're gonna catch pike today. That's the hope. Bonnie's in the chat, welcome. And this is actually extendable. Let me give you a little demonstration as to what we have going on here. Sam is back. What's this device? I'm so glad you asked me. I'm gonna tell you exactly what this is. This is an expandable bump board. So if that doesn't already tell you what it is, I'll give you a wildly good demonstration. Here, just bear with me. Here we go. So this is a bump board, but it's not your average bump board. It extends, you see? So that for someone like me, when I catch, massive fish, I can still measure them. So that's the idea. So we're gonna catch some pike today. And we're gonna, first of all, I hope we're gonna catch some pike today. What do I do with this? I'm gonna measure my pike. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna measure my pike with this. Oh gosh. We're gonna see if we can not break it before I actually get a pike in the boat here. If I can. Like I said though earlier, why don't you use a scale? I could use a scale to weigh them, but it's easy to just measure them, especially like with pike and stuff like that. Also, I don't have a scale because I flew it out the back of my truck on the way home. So I lost my scale. That's actually the main reason. But I did not lose my extendable plastic bump board. And so that's why I have that with me today. Welcome back, Sam. I'm glad you can make it here this afternoon. Welcome to everybody. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. We're gonna play a little game as well. If you can guess the length of the fish correctly, then, then you're legendary, pretty much, and you'll receive a shout out, as well as possibly some other recognition. Today, what's your target? My target is to catch a pike of good size, or a bass, it depends what's in here. We're not entirely sure what's in here. It is my first time fishing this location, and so, anything could happen. And everybody's in here to watch. Catch at least 10 fish. Yeah. We'll see what we can do, Sam. We'll see what we can do. I can't make any guarantees, but I am fishing with this lovely spinnerbait right here. Look at this thing. Isn't that just magnificent? I think it's lovely. That'll get the job done. I'm sure of it. But that's enough for me. How's everybody in here doing? What are you guys up to this lovely weekend? I think it's kind of bright. The sun's not out, but it's bright. You know what I'm saying? Do you like bass fishing? I do. I quite do enjoy bass fishing. The majority of the time, well, maybe half the time, that's what I'm doing. Because where I am, there's lots of pike and bass, so most of the time it's either pike or it's bass. But yeah, I do like bass fishing, Keegan. I really do. The biggest fish you will give away. Like, I'll give away the actual fish. That's an interesting concept. I don't know if that's probably against the rules of certain shipping companies or something. I'm sure it must be. But you never know. Maybe I'll give away my pike. Sam. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's get something going here. Is this as big as it is right here? Wow, so this pond is tiny. Oh boy. Oh boy. There better be fish in here. According to the map, there is in fact pike in here, so I'm not completely in the dark, you know what I mean? Your dad is a chill dude. He absolutely is. He's just just paddling around and just having a good time, But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty nice. It's much easier than me being in the kayak. I know Sam, I know you were there for the kayak fishing stream, and I had a hell of a time trying to keep myself not only balanced, but out of the wind. And that was a challenge in and of itself. I barely survived, but this is much more calm and relaxed, and everything's good. Everything works out quite well. What a cast. What a cast. Wildlife, welcome. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic myself. Currently trying to catch some pike in a new pond I've never been to. So we are exploring this lake, this pond together. It's a very small pond, but if there's pike in here, we're gonna get onto them pretty good here soon. So stay tuned for that. And I'm glad you could make it here today. Question, that's awesome. I think it's pretty cool myself. I'm glad you think it's awesome as well. I have a question for everybody watching right now. Does anybody I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn some new things. Maybe you are as well, I hope so, but I personally am trying to learn some new things from all the knowledgeable people in this area, this chat right now. So if you do have any fishing trivia questions, that's something interesting about fishing, or fishing advice or tips, or just some fishing knowledge you'd like to bestow upon me and all the viewers, almost like a fishing quiz. On! Holy smokes! No way! Yeah! Let's go! Okay, pause. What's that? I am. But I'm dropping. Okay. Hold on, we have some things. Learn how to bring chicks next time. Right on. The bigger the jig, the better the foul hook. I'm not sure I understand, but as of right now, look at this. Oh, this pike he's been attacked or some odd thing. Oh, jeez, this guy's mouth is destroyed a bit. Not for me. Wait, hold on. Who won the most Bassmaster Classic titles? I have no idea. I'm gonna guess Kevin Van Dam, because I don't know. Okay. Good grief, my shorts are destroyed. Ah! Ah! Welcome to the disaster that is my fishing adventure. How long do you think this fish is? Anybody who gets the guess correctly, you may be entitled to some sort of prize. I don't know, we'll have to see. But take a guess. Everybody drop your guess in right now for this beautiful, massive fish. Nice pike, thank you very much. Hammer handle, I disagree. This thing is a tank. 13 inches. Yeah, we're gonna measure with it. Okay, he's gonna go back. There he goes, just like new. Okay. I hate this guy. Well, that's not very kind. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Hopefully I can change your mind. Crustacean King, you are correct. 16 inches on that fish. Crustacean King, congratulations. You guessed it completely correctly. So hats off to you. Finally another fish. Finally, we just got started. We're just 11 minutes into this stream here. We're already catching fish. It's gonna be a good day. No beer, there is no beer currently. Nothing like that. Oh, sorry, I need to get the pike off my hand so I can read this. Catch anything else other than that today? Sorry, I just got in. No, don't apologize. First of all, thank you for being here. No, that's actually my first fish of the day. I just started the stream 11 minutes ago, and 50 seconds, of course. Can't forget the 50 seconds. And I got my first fish in the boat, a 16-inch pike, Crustacean King. Shout out to you for getting it correct. So, there you go. In some parallel universe, some fishes are measuring humans like this. Interesting point of view. Cal B says, like the stream? Absolutely, Cal B, you are correct in thinking that. Everyone liked the stream for sure. For sure. We just caught a fish, for goodness sakes. Okay, I just joined. I was in the stream. You jumped in the water. I remember you, Crustacean King. I do remember you. How could I forget? You were a very active chatter in that stream, actually. So that was fantastic. And you guessed this right, so. I was close to getting it. What gift do I get? Yeah, you were close. You were close. You get second place award. How does that sound? Where are you fishing? I'm fishing. Oh geez, actually it's a good question. Does this pond have a name? We're gonna call it The Pond. We are on The Pond, but I just came up with the name myself. We're just past Temagami. Are we? We're just past Temagami, south. The south side of Temagami, in Northern Ontario, Canada. Sylvan said hi, welcome. Yo, you're back? Tim, I am back, and so are you. Everybody's back. We are so back. And we're catching fish. Ignore the haters, bro. They're here watching you, so who's the dumb ones? Well, I think everybody who's here is not dumb. If you're watching Cole J Fishing Adventures, you are part of the adventure. You're a legendary human being. Either way. You like jumping in the water very much. It wasn't bad. I had a good reason for it, you know, because everybody's so fantastic in here and everybody liked the stream. I mean, to 150, I had to jump in. There was no reason not to. You know what I mean? And so it wasn't that bad. Longest fish can be 40 feet long. If I catch a 40-foot pike, I will personally send everybody in here $1,000 each. That is a wholehearted promise. Like when you jumped from your kayak. Yeah, so I'm not going to be jumping from anything. No. Even though you wanted me to, but it is what it is. Have you fished in Alberta? I never have. Oh, I got water on my screen. Uh-oh, I need a rag. Do we have a rag? Do we have a rag? I need a rag immediately. Oh, okay. Where did the shirt come from, you ask? Don't know. Not sure. Thank you, sir. Ah, man, there was water on the screen. I was afraid it was going to end my stream and I wouldn't be able to talk to all my friends. Global fishing industry is more than $600. Is that so? Interesting. Have you fished on Alberta? I have not. Hi from Germany. Well, welcome to a Northern Ontario Canadian stream. How are you doing today? No small fish like yesterday. Yeah, we already got a bigger fish than yesterday. thanks for being here yet again. But yeah, we're gonna catch some bigger fish today. Last stream I caught a fish this big, I think. I could barely see it, for crying out loud. The way you could see it, I don't even know. Why using a bait caster instead of a spinner? Because using a bit of a heavier rod, I also have a spinnerbait on here, and so it's a little bit easier for casting. You know, because I can get out a little further and fishing a heavier lure like a spinnerbait. So that's kind of why. Pike fishing, let's go. Hello from Ontario, Canada. Welcome, Neil. Doing some pike fishing today, absolutely. You're from Ontario as well. Nice to see a fellow Ontarian in here. Welcome. I don't know if you missed it, but I did just catch a little pike. It wasn't big. Crustacean King guessed it correct, with 16 inches. So how much manpower is your boat pushing? My boat, there's one fine gentleman back there right now, but I would say he's probably producing manpower of about 10 people. About that. He jumped with the kayak strapped to him. Trust me, Crustacean King is spreading lies. I did no such thing. I did jump in though, that's the true thing. Before you throw the fish onto your kayak, check it twice. Which is the closest glacier from this? I'm not sure. I'd have to do a scientific deep dive to find that out. What's my PB pike? So that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. My PB pike is 34.5 inches in length. That's what I got. That's my biggest. Maybe we can beat it today. Who knows? Live on stream. How sick would that be? How sick would that be? Hey dude, what lake are you on? Welcome to the adventure. A lake I'm on is actually unnamed. It's just a little pond on the side of the road kind of thing. But yeah, it's unnamed. I just called it Cole J Pond. Okay, so I've called it Cole J Pond. That's the name that I just came up with. But it's in Temagami, Northern Ontario, Canada. I go hunting. You have a new subscriber. Welcome. Daniel, welcome to the adventure. Welcome to Cole J Fishing Adventures. Cole J would like to personally say thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Everybody should be a little bit more like Daniel. Catch and cook? You know what? Maybe one of these days, I was thinking it might be a good idea. Let me know what you think about this. I was thinking it would be cool to do a stream where I go fishing for like, you know, 2.5, 3 hours, we'll see. And then afterwards, I would maybe keep some of them, stop on shore and cook them on a campfire or something. With all of you, of course, watching me and being a part of the journey. Let me know what you think of that. I might do something like that. I think it might be pretty cool. We can hang out and do that together. Or I'll cook some steaks, either way. We'll have a good time. Steaks are good. Your accent is so strong. Is it though? Is it really? I feel like, well, of course I think this, because I don't think I have an accent, because that's just the way that it is. But I feel like I have no accent, which is so strange to hear that I do have a strong accent. Interesting. Hamilton here, from Hamilton. Right on. Nice to have you here. Come on, boy, said hi. Welcome back. Best early morning lure. If I had to guess, you know, topwater's pretty nice if the conditions allow for it. Early morning topwater can be extremely killer. I'm sure everybody else in here could condone that statement, but I like topwater myself. You seem like a nice guy, I'll subscribe. Uh-oh. I need a rag. I need a rag. My screen just went black and I don't know why. Bear with me. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, what a disaster. Okay, I'm back. My apologies. There's some water on my screen. And so the water is doing things. Jesus. And so the water is changing my settings around. I apologize. I personally apologize. You seem like a cool guy. I'll subscribe. The Planted Tank, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the adventure. Thanks for thinking I'm a nice guy. You're probably a nice guy. We're all nice people in here. 57A PA Angler. Good afternoon. Just stopping in to say hello. Tight lines. Thanks for being here. My scientific expert. Thank you for spreading your expertise in the previous streams. And thanks for stopping in. I'm no longer in Minnesota like last stream. I'm on vacation in Florida. So you're joining the Florida man. Look at this tree. Okay, there's got to be a fish on this tree. Can you see this tree right now? There's definitely a fish on here. What do you think? So Crustacean King is in Florida. That's pretty cool. What are you catching in Florida? Are you fishing in Florida? That's probably a better question. Edgar, welcome. Yo, what's your PB bass? Sam Shreds. My PB bass is about a 5 pound smallmouth, give or take. Give or take. Howdy, Cole. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna take a shower. Gotta go. Catch you later. All right, Sam. Peace out, my friend. I will catch you later on. Thanks for being here. Yolanda says subscribe. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. Everybody should subscribe. I don't know why you wouldn't. Matter of fact, I just hit 2,000 subscribers in the last stream. Thank you very much to everybody who's subscribed. If you're not subscribed by now, I highly recommend doing it. Just personal advice. But I am doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I haven't fully decided on what I'm going to give away yet, but it's going to take place. And if you're not subscribed, you might miss it, which would be a tragedy. So subscribe now and be a part of that, and you can win some free stuff that I'll send you personally, if you win, of course. Hey man, that's a nice looking place. It is. It absolutely is. I'm watching from Philippines. I'm Danny. Danny, welcome from the Philippines. I'm Cole J in Northern Ontario, Canada. I'm glad we could connect on such a nice day. Fantastic stuff. Catch anything? I have. I've caught one pike so far, about 10 minutes ago. It was a nice one. Ask anybody. It was a big one. Ask anybody. If you did that, what fish would you be looking for? I'm looking for pike right now. If that's what you mean. I love fishing. What state do you live in? I am in Canada, Northern Ontario, more specifically. Guys, hit the screen twice, please. Daniel's asking everybody to hit the screen twice. I think that's a good idea. I think Daniel's onto some seriously good ideas, and we need to all follow Daniel's advice. Owen Campbell says no good. What's no good? My friend. Everything's good. If you're here, everything's good. Oh, Buckets is here again. Welcome, Buckets. I'm glad you could be here. Okay, I might have missed a few chats, but I have to catch up here. Bro is so majestic. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Damien. I'm glad you think that way. I'm in a very majestic place right now, so I'm just fitting in, you know. Can you catch me something like a bass, bluegills, catfish, and what's your name? My name is Cole J. Welcome, Yolanda. My name is Cole J, broadcasting to you live from Northern Ontario, and I will try to catch us a fish here in just a moment, so stick with it and stay tuned. We're gonna get something good. It was a 42-inch pike trust. Yeah, Crustacean King is correct yet again. Oh, we might be onto something here. Hold on a minute. Did you play hockey? I actually have played hockey before. I'm all retired now, but I used to play a couple years ago. I ended up quitting it, but yeah, I did. Hello, Cole. GS Fishing. Hello, how are you doing, mate? Welcome into the stream. What reel is that? Good question. This is a Jordan Lee. It's an Abu Garcia, Jordan Lee reel. Yeah, Jordan Lee, if that tells you anything. You know I'm joking. Oh wait, hold on. He caught a 42-inch pike 10 minutes ago. Cole backed me up. Crustacean King, yeah. It was about that. I don't know exactly, but it was around there. I think that's probably a relatively safe bet. Somewhere in the plus minus of about 30. You know I'm joking, right? I'm not 97. I'm a freshman in high school. I'm 14. I thought you would know. I'm just joking, but for real though, still no first kiss, LOL. Well, that's okay. You're only 14 anyway. What's the, like, why don't we, instead of doing that, why don't you go out and catch some fish? You know what I mean? Priorities, right? Priorities. You're here instead, and I think that's a great decision. Priorities, for sure. But, anyways, yes. Nice to meet you officially. What's your PB bass? My PB smallmouth bass is around 5 pounds, but I caught quite a while ago. Yeah, about 5 pounds. I'm going kayak fishing tomorrow at Mountsburg Conservation. I switched out some letters for no reason. That sounds awesome. I was just kayak fishing the other day. Kayak fishing is pretty fun, but I tell you what, it is challenging though. If you don't have the proper rig, it can be tough. It can be tough for sure, but if you've mastered it, I mean, congratulations. You can give me some pointers probably, because I could definitely use some advice. Owen Campbell would like to know my favorite food. I don't know. I do like a hamburger. to not think about it too intensely, I do like a hamburger. So we'll just go with that. All right, I got some editing to do. Good luck on the fishing. Well, thank you very much to Wildlife. Good luck in your editing. Hope you produce some fantastic content. My PB bass is about 5 pound smallmouth, give or take. Yeah, 16 to 42 inches. Yeah, it was between there. Somewhere between 16 and 42 inches was my last fish. Hey man, Squirrel Pursuit Outdoors. Hello. How are you doing today on this fine Saturday afternoon? I'm doing great myself, but how are you doing? What's your PB largemouth? On. Just give me a moment. Oh, it came off. It came off. It came off. False alarm. False alarm. Okay, let me just ask a question. I don't know. I'm kind of having second thoughts about this lure. Oh no! I lost one of my swim baits. There's supposed to be 3. I don't know if I can continue to fish with this. Anywho, we're gonna cast it around. Let me know what other lures, if you were here right now where I am, in my place, what lure would you fish with? Let me know, because I'm actually very interested to know. I might change lures. When PB largemouth, I'm not sure. I don't catch largemouth very often. It's probably just a couple pounds. I know, disappointing, but it is what it is. There might be some fish over there. There might be. There might be. First kiss is overrated, yeah, for real. It actually is. You might as well be watching a Cold J Fishing Adventures stream. Oh man. Buckets. Yes, but I'm too scared. I'm scared to touch the fish because I'm a scaredy cat and I'm worried about it flopping around and accidentally hitting my sack. That would hurt. What is going on? Look, if you were here earlier, you would have watched that fish it flopped all over me. I'm covered in fish residue, but it is what it is. You know, sometimes we just have to be brave and take that extra step. You know what I mean? And get the job done. FC25W said hi, welcome in here. Got a better rig than yours, was watching the last stream. Yeah, my kayak fishing setup is just about the bare minimum you can possibly get. It's like just enough that you can actually call it a kayak kind of thing. Okay, nothing special about my rig. I just have like a cheap fishing kayak, it's called, but it's just a kayak. But yeah, no, I don't. Do you eat the fish that you catch? Sometimes I do, most often I don't. I just kind of let them go, especially when I'm just, you know, hanging out with all my friends here. I just let them go and stuff like that. But you got to switch to a Senko for pike, do you think though? Because I am kind of targeting pike here. So I don't know if Senko's the best move for pike, but I mean, let me know what your thoughts are on that. Catch a fish next cast and I'll give you $50 when you arrive at my house. Okay. So I just read that now. So any cast that I made previously does not count. And deal. Deal, Owen Campbell, deal. You're nice. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. You're nice as well, I'm sure. Senko, chatterbait, Ned rig with a purple and brown plastic. Rifleman said hi, welcome. I would probably use a whopper plopper 75 and a small walleye type jig at that spot. Very in depth. I don't know if I have that. I do have a whopper plopper, I believe. Tanvir said hi, welcome. William's in here. Welcome to the stream. Would you ever try to fish with a kid caster? Would I ever try? I would. Should I do a live stream fishing with a kid caster? Let me know. Maybe I will. If enough people want me to try that, I'll give it a try live on stream. Bro, you skipped my message. What did you say? You have to re-put it in. I might have missed a few messages. I like fishing very much. So do I. You're in the right place. You are. Crankbait. I do have a crankbait. I could put a crankbait on. Big O crankbait. Yeah. So that must be a specific brand of crankbait. I have cotton cordell crankbaits though. You got any tips? I have all kinds of tips. What are you looking for? Let me know any questions you have and I'll try my best to answer them. If there are questions that I can't answer, well, we'll have to figure it out. But just let me know what kind of questions you have and I'll answer you. I caught 2 pike yesterday, right on. Were they bigger than my fish? I doubt it, because mine were 16 inches in length. Okay, oh, and I still haven't casted, by the way. There, that's my cast for $50. Hi, the Campbell's Outdoors. How are you doing today? Welcome in here. I'm glad you could stop by. Gotta target the edge and structure out in the middle like that is the wrong move. We are relatively close to shore, but this whole lake, this whole pond is very small, and so I don't know what's going on, but I have fish You got any tips? Again, I do. Just let me know any questions. And how to catch perch. How to catch perch. Perch. It's a good question. So live bait is gonna be a killer move for perch, really. No 50 bucks for you. You're watching pretty closely, weren't you? You're pretty attached to your 50 bucks. Give me some more casts then if you're so willing. But how to catch perch though? Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're gonna want to use a small hook, of course, because perch are small fish. And then live bait, like put a worm on there or something with a bob or something like that. And then cast it out near docks and stuff, up kind of shallow and in a various structure, as long as there's fish there. Should be good. Should be good. But if you have any more in-depth questions or want better advice than that, there's a link, a pinned link down in the comments you can check out to join the Real Insiders Network, where you can receive a whole bunch of exclusive members only benefits and perks. So if you haven't joined that, join that and join the world's best fishing community that we are building together. I love fishing and I want to know where you are fishing. Fair enough. I am fishing in Northern Ontario, Canada, in a little pond that I've just named myself just now, Cole J Fishing Pond. Cole J Fishing Adventures Pond. It has no name, so I just assigned one. Mine were 27 inches, that's pretty good. Hopefully I can beat your record here today. Have you caught anything today yet? I have caught a little 16, sorry, my apologies. I added the word little in there for some reason. I've caught a nice 16-inch pike so far. That's what we're looking at, but we're always gonna be going up from there. I wouldn't want to go down from there. But yeah, we're getting after it here. We're gonna get some nice ones, I think. Or you keep slipping. What's going on? I subbed Sam Fan. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the adventure. I'm glad you're subscribed. Everybody should be a little more like you for sure. Stop skipping. Can you scroll up? What's going on, Buckets? Did I miss something? Hold on. Okay, I read your chat, Buckets. I think that would be very unfortunate. You definitely wouldn't want that. So maybe you're gonna have to wear some protective gear if you're gonna want to do some fishing that way. But there's always a way around it. You just gotta look closely. What's the target species? We're gonna do pike today, and I am gonna change lures because my lure is defective. Do you see this tragic event? Look at this disaster. The only way this can really recover is if everybody likes the stream right now. If you are enjoying the stream, why not drop a like? You know what I mean? Drop a like, subscribe while you're there. We can all hang out and chat amongst each other and have a fantastic afternoon. Crocodile in this water? I certainly hope not. And I don't think there is. There's no crocodiles where I live, so we should be okay. No surprise attacks or anything, I hope, Tanvir, but thanks for bringing it up. Maybe bring up, yeah, definitely buckets. You should, if you're afraid. Use a whopper plopper right now, please. Cast in your structure and shade or near the shore. You will get bit. Please, Cole J, trust me. That's very, very compelling. Okay, Crustacean King, I'm gonna take you up on that. I'm going to take you up on that because I do want to change lure. So we're gonna go ahead and get a whopper plopper out of here. Buckets, wear a jock and you'll be fine. Absolutely. There's always a workaround, right? So go ahead and do that and you'll be good. You will be good. Mountain lion behind you. Tim, we can't start this up again. We can't start this up. SM Fishing, welcome to the group. Cool. Took the new kayak out yesterday for about a quarter-mile test on the Yellowstone. Right on. How did you do? Please let me know. What kind of kayak do you have? Is it like a kayak like mine, or is it like a professional kayak? But nice. Hello, everyone. John from RIP Rip a Lip Tackle here. Welcome, John. How are you doing today, mate? Get organized? Yeah, I ought to. Oh no. Where are my topwaters? Where are my topwaters? We're gonna find them. Crustacean King says thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You know, thank you for giving me the advice and having such a compelling message I couldn't possibly deny. I've gotten some near 40 inches on that lure. Son of a gun. Well, that's what I'm looking for. What's your biggest smallmouth? About 5 pounds, give or take. Yay, whopper plopper, one of my favorite baits. Crustacean King says no. What happened? Did I miss something? Uh-oh. David, I have so many whopper poppers and I've caught 0 fish with them. Most of them I fished out of trees. What? You fished out of trees or you get them stuck in trees? Because I do. I get them stuck in trees. Do some trolling with that. With the whopper plopper. Okay, look. This is what I have. I know it's not the standard whopper plopper, but it's this, and it spins, see? Ow. See? And it goes across, and it goes across. And it's like a frog, and there's lots of frogs around here, so I think this is actually the better move. But it's a whopper plopper frog style. Does that make any sense? Maybe. Maybe. You said you can't find your topwater kit? Oh, I found it though a little bit. Crustacean King, is this gonna work? That's fine, maybe. It should be okay. You know, I think, see how it's, see how that works? It should be good. We should be okay. It makes quite a disturbance on the water, so, you know, it is a whopper plopper, but just in a different style. I can't promise you'll get one on that. So you're removing yourself from all responsibility then. Well, we can give it our very best try is what we can do. As long as everyone likes the stream and subscribes, I think our luck will be at the highest point possible. I'm pretty certain. Are you fishing in Canada? Absolutely. Absolutely, Sam fan. I am fishing in Canada. Northern Ontario. Nah, man, I think you're doomed. Uh-oh. Well, that's not ideal. David Prez, I get other people's poppers out of trees. Well, that's nice of you to offer that service. Some people would never do that. We're gonna have to do another lap here or something, eh? We're gonna have to go on lap number 2 of this pond. The Gunmaster says hi. Hello. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? What type of boat do you have? Well, right now I'm in a... This topwater lure is really good, by the way. I think. Right now I'm in a canoe, a Scott canoe. Rose Morgan says hi. Hello there. How are you doing? Mason is in here. Welcome, Mason. Try it, you'll have some luck, question mark. I like the confidence, question mark. Noob the Cod Kid. Yo, what is going on, Noob the Cod Kid? Welcome here again. Oh, I just tangled my bait caster. What's the temperature there? Oh, good question. You know the temperature? About 21 degrees. About 21 degrees Celsius, of course. Celsius, of course. Ben Outdoors, how are you doing? Do you prefer to strap up with a 10mm or 45 on the boat? I don't carry any firearms with me while I'm out on the water. I don't. I remain unarmed, and so to answer your question, neither. Neither. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing fantastic. How could I not be doing good? You know what I mean? I'm out here hanging out with my friends, catching pike. I'm having the best time ever. I'm glad you can all be here. I just tangled up my bait caster, but it's okay because we're having a good time together. Cooper says hi. Welcome, Cooper. How are you doing today? I'm just fixing my rod is all. Nothing particular. Hi, could you explain your retrieve on whopper poppers? It would be greatly appreciated. I've used them several times. I have no luck yet. I fish in PA. Okay, right on. I have some advice. So I'm gonna walk you step by step through how I'm doing this. Okay. So, oh yeah, word. Good question. Good point. So basically, you're just gonna cast it out. As soon as it hits the water, I just kind of let it sit for a little while. You know, let the ripples and stuff settle down. Let everything get settled, and then just reel it in nice and slow with occasional pauses to let fish, you know, give fish the opportunity to really attack it if they want to. And then varying your retrieval speeds could be a good technique as well. Give it some different action because you're trying to simulate a frog type of thing. You know what I mean, or a topwater lure, or a topwater victim, we could say. And then basically what's going to happen is they're going to swim or move at different speeds and stuff. So to make it look more natural, just vary your retrieval speed and let it sit every now and again. And that should be a good idea. One more click on your brake and you won't bird's nest again. Really? I just clicked it twice by accident. Is that okay? I might not be okay. I think I just ruined it. Todd says hi. Welcome, Todd. How are you doing today, mate? Welcome to the live stream, fishing from a canoe. Howdy, how's the fishing been? It's been really good, to be honest. It's been pretty good. I've caught one so far in about 40 minutes of fishing. A nice 16-inch pike is what I had. So it's been exceptional. What's up, bro? I'm doing good. I'm just catching some pike out here. What's up with you? How are you doing? welcome into the adventure. Let the frog hit the water, wait, then bounce it back in with little pauses between the pops. Absolutely. With a frog lure for sure. I like to give it some irregular activity, some irregular movement. I found to entice the fish pretty good. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Heck yeah, keep rocking. Absolutely. Absolutely, we're having a good time. We're having a good time. Thank you so much. I'll try that. Last question. What are the conditions that you look for when deciding to use a topwater propeller bait? So I'm looking for really calm water. You don't want it to be too, I mean, you can fish in a little wavier, but calm generally for topwater is the best kind of condition that you can have. And then just looking for structure and stuff, like especially over top of weeds and stuff is a great move, because when there's weeds under the water, obviously you're not going to catch them when you're on top of the water. But yeah, just kind of casting near all sorts of structure in calm water is about all you want to do for sure. That's the move. But if you have any more questions, let me know. Don't be afraid to ask any more questions. Where are you fishing? Good question, Simeon. I am fishing just past Temagami, on the south side of Temagami, fishing on a little pond that I've just named Cole J Pond. Looks like a great day for fishing, glassy lake. Yeah, it is. Actually, it's a good day for fishing. It's very calm right now, luckily for us. I caught a 35-pound muskie off my dock, fishing with Jasper. Is that seriously true? That's crazy. So where are you fishing from then? Because where I am, there's no muskie. Dawn said hi. Welcome, Dawn. Maybe now that you're here, we'll catch a topwater fish. What's up, Cole? I just got off the lake. Glad to see you're doing the same. Right on. Absolutely. Lake Erie. Jason. Welcome, Jason. It's a good day. We're fishing topwater on calm water. It's a good day. Tighten the brake, LOL. I think you loosened it. Oh, no. Okay, I just loosened it. I think I turned it the other way by 3 clicks. We'll have to see. Thanks for the tips, though. I'm really glad. I'm fishing an NT. What's NT? We get a fact check? NT. North something? I don't know. I could guess, but I don't know. Rainy Lake, Minnesota. Okay, Minnesota. It was raining here earlier, actually, as a matter of fact. Just as a fun fact, but it stopped for us, which is thank goodness. Where are you fishing? I'm fishing in Northern Ontario, Canada, in one of our finest ponds. Cloudy morning with a slight breeze. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that. Northwest Territories, of course. How could I be so clueless? That's cool. What state? I am in Canada. So it's a question of countries and provinces. I'm in Ontario, Canada. No way I have the same rod. Really? You have the Abu Garcia Jordan Lee rod and reel combo. I just got this one this year. And I really like it so far. How do you like yours? I think my brake's good too. So thank you to Life for giving me this advice. I'm making Dusty work while I watch this. Make him work! It's all good. It's all good. It's for the greater good anyways. Oh, that's funny. Tighten it until it doesn't unravel off the spool when the lure lands and it'll be perfect. Okay, I'll keep testing out. I'll dial it in. We'll figure this out together. Utah here. See, from Utah. Right on. Welcome to Canada. Is you Canada? Where's Utah? Where's Utah? The States? Utah's in the States. So there's a fun fact for everybody. So my bait caster is still doing the same thing, Life. Can you please assist me? What do I have to do? Canada's so awesome? Absolutely it is. I used to fish in Nakina. Are you close to there? I can't tell you because I don't know where that is. I've never heard of it. But most likely not. It doesn't sound like a place I'd be near. Does that make sense? Where are you from? I'm from Canada. From Ontario, Canada. Zachary. So that is that. Where are you from? I fish sometimes in Danube. Danube. Never heard of Danube either. That's a good cast. Wonder if that's far from here. I like the rod, especially because the reel is smooth, but it still has feedback. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when I'm using it, it appears. Thanks, Bob, for being here. You were in the stream last time. Way to be here. Looks good now. Haven't nested in a bit. Yeah, we're doing better now. Life. Thanks for the guidance. Truly. I'm from Alabama. Right on. We have an Alabamian. Alabamian? Is that, how do you, a guy from Alabama, welcome. When the bait lands, watch the spool. If it loosens when it lands, you need to break. Easiest trick I learned. Okay. Okay, usually I stop the spool before it lands. That way I can just, but I'll have to let that be, and I can dial it in accordingly. Wyatt Stone King said hi. Welcome, Wyatt. Minnesota watching. Paul's from Minnesota. Got a few people in from Minnesota. Must be a good place. Where are you at? I am in Canada, Northern Ontario, in a small lake near Temagami area. I've just named it Cold J Lake. What are you fishing for? I am fishing for pike. Pike at the moment. Trying to get my hands on a pike bigger than 16 inches, which is the one I caught earlier. Once it's dialed, I use my thumb too. Okay, so I'll dial it in right now. Let's see. So it just unraveled quite a bit. I don't know if you saw that, but it unraveled quite a bit. So I need more break, is that correct? I'm gonna put more break on. There, you should be good. More break, yeah. We're gonna see how that does for us. But anyways. Anywho, Parker says cool. It is cool, everything's cool, we're all cool. Wisconsin. Life, I need some more tips. I really screwed things up here. I really screwed things up. I might have to change rods, to be completely honest. The other direction. Oh, see if I can get out of this predicament, and then I will, in fact, change it the other direction. Are you Canadian? I am the most Canadian that you can possibly get. Born in Canada, and I've been here the whole time. Actually, I went to the States for a trip and came back, but other than that, yeah, we're good. I am Canadian, 100%. You definitely loosened it, yeah, I think so. Nice reel, thank you. It's just maybe if I was any kind of good at using it, I could show off its capabilities. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we should be okay. I just gotta tighten my brake now. Canada's dope, much love from the States. It is dope. I fished in the States one time, and I caught nothing, which is a real shame, because I really wanted to get a black bass. I think I was targeting then. Start with full break and work back. So, okay. I've done some adjustments. That place looks cool. It is cool. You know what else is cool? Everybody in here right now. We're all cool. Hello, my friend. It's beautiful. Whisker Biscuit, welcome back. It is lovely in here. It really is. That went better, that cast. Hello, my friend. It's beautiful. Oh, I already read that one. It is beautiful, though. I'm glad I read it twice because it just emphasizes how beautiful it really is. I'm really aggressive. I wish I was like you more. You're really aggressive. How so? Shout me out. Cole Newman, thanks for being here. Make sure you subscribe, by the way. If you're not subscribed, something, I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna add some more break just for the hell of it. Glossy water is always a good time. Absolutely it is. It's the preferred way. You caught nothing? You must have been in Pennsylvania. Just kidding. I was in New York. We were in New York, and I did not manage to catch anything. I didn't fish for that long. I also didn't know what I was doing, but yeah, unfortunately. I did see a large fish on shore, but that's all I did. That's all I had. I just subbed and hope you get your pike. Good luck, man. Thank you very much for subscribing. It's like a win-win situation. You know what I mean? All right, I'll sub too. Life. Thank you very much for that. Welcome all the new subscribers in here. Welcome to the adventure. It's completely free to subscribe, and that's it. That's all I have to say. And it's great. I always try. Did you say this is Canada? I did. This is Canada. Ontario, more specifically. I always try to figure out how people are going to hurt me, and I'm on the edge all the time. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Well, perhaps watching this stream will help you out in any way possible, I hope. Camels Outdoors is in here. Again, welcome. Bro, there's so much cool fishing places in Canada, here in Hungary. Almost every place is bad. I mean, Canada is a really nice spot. I have to agree. It's really lovely. I don't know what it's like in Hungary. I'm not sure, but Canada it's a really, there's so many lakes around here and they're all really, really nice to be around. Can I have a shout out? Well, have you subscribed? That's the question. The rules are that you have to be subscribed in order to get a shout out at least. So we'll keep it at that. I'm getting really lucky here in Yellowknife. Right on. I might have just dialed in my bait caster. I might have. I don't want to speak too soon, but I might have. I'm glad you're getting lucky in Yellowknife. That's really good. What kind of fish you catching? Cole J's awesome. Love Cole J too. LOL. Right on. Well, I love all of you too. Everybody watching right now. You're all legendary. Something screwed up. Something screwed up. I just adjusted the thing. You seem like you're never on edge. Awesome personality. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I never am. I'm a pretty relaxed person in general. Yeah, I'm just hanging out. Hanging out with all my friends, doing some fishing. You know, we're having a good time. I used to go to fish Lake Nipigon. Sounds familiar. Ontario? Lake in Ontario. Right on. Well, that's pretty cool. Fred, what do you catch in Lake Nipigon? I've never been. Maybe I'll go. Hi, subscribed? Right on. Welcome. I don't know why you wouldn't subscribe. I mean, who doesn't want to be a part of this lovely day, you know? Beardmore, Ontario. Where's that? Is that far? Can I go there and fish there with Fred? 8 hours away? Okay, I'll have to take a plane. No, but maybe I could go. I'm north of Huntsville. Right on. So Zachary's north of Huntsville. We are actually, after I'm done fishing here, I'm going south of Huntsville to catch some fish for the week. And of course, I'll probably have some more spontaneous live streams. So if you're not subscribed by now and you want to watch the next stream, I mean, okay, first of all, let me just say I've got this dialed in, okay? Thank you, Life, for all the helpful tips. I've got my baitcaster dialed in. But yeah, I'm going south of Huntsville to do some fishing and do some live streams, and it should be a good time. I'm pretty close there, closer to Birmingham though. That sounds familiar. Where's that? Around. It's around. Uh-oh. We're good. Everything's fine. It is. You're chill as a beaver. Actually, I'm probably chiller than a beaver, because beavers can get pretty excited when there's people around. You know, they slap their tail, make a big commotion, and they go underneath the water, and I don't do that. So maybe I'm more chill than a beaver. Is that even possible? Maybe. I think I just missed some chats, but I had to get up to speed. My apologies if I missed your message. Just re-put it back in. I probably didn't skip it. Everyone subscribe to him. Sam Fan. That's what I'm talking about. Subscribe to Cole J Fishing Adventures, where I will eventually post a short video about the giveaway and how you can enter the giveaway. You can win some free stuff. I even have free hats I can give out. If people want a free hat, I'll include a Cole J Fishing Adventures hat into the giveaway, along with some other free gear. So if you want to win some free gear, subscribe now for absolutely free. That's the best part. It's free. Turn notifications on. You'll get alerted whenever I post a new live stream. Whenever I do the giveaway, you'll be in. You can win some free stuff. Are you live every day? Not quite. This is the first day that I've been live back to back, but it's kind of a random schedule for now. Whenever I can fit it in, whenever I want to have a nice chat with all my lovely friends in here, I can do that. But if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification whenever I do go live, of course, and I always put it in advance. So you'll get a notification saying I'm going to go live like in the next day or the evening, and you'll be able to tune in from there. But no, to answer your question, no, I do not go live every day. I'm subbed. If possible, think you could shout me out. I also post fishing vids. It's okay. If not, I understand, but thanks. Scanman_RL. If you want to check out some fishing videos of his, check him out. If you really want to get a shout out, I have this really cool thing, okay? It's really cool. It's like the coolest thing possible. It's called the Real Insiders Network. There's a link in the pinned comment in the chat. Head in there. You can interact with the rest of the community. I'll be in there posting daily news, daily tips and updates on my channel. You can become an insider and help me make important decisions, win spontaneous giveaways, be part of a fishing community like no other. You can participate in challenges and insert the challenges into the challenge submissions and work your way up, level up your character inside the Real Insiders Network. And you'll win all kinds of things. You can win free stuff. You can get giveaways live on stream. You can get giveaways in YouTube videos and stuff. It's a really cool network. And if you're not joined by now, I think you should. It's $10 a month to join. You'll be part of the world's best fishing community that we are building together. And it's the same price as a bargain bin crankbait, so it's a no-brainer, really. And you'll hear from me every day with exclusive videos and live stream potential. We'll see. It's a good community to be a part of. Put your hand over the camera to make an edit. What, man? Was that badass? Did I do it? Do you have a Discord? I do. That's actually a good point. Thank you very much for bringing that up. So that's what the Real Insiders Network is. It's access to an exclusive Discord, private to only the members that join. And I'm trying to build myself and with everybody in here, everybody that wants to be part of it, you can join this private Discord, which is called the Real Insiders Network, and become part of what we're trying to build as the best fishing community ever with all sorts of things. So you join that, you get access to all kinds of cool things. You can learn all sorts about fishing. There's a fishing mastery channel within the Discord you can check out. You can interact with me personally, put any questions in there. I will respond as fast as I can, as well as you can put tips in there, anything you learned, and basically just be part of the community that's trying to improve themselves at fishing, do challenges, and build the best fishing community, where I will post updates on my channel. I'll do spontaneous giveaways when you compete in challenges and stuff and post your results in the Discord. You'll be automatically entered into a giveaway where I'll send you free stuff recurring by entering the giveaway. But yeah, can I fish with you sometime? Maybe. I'll tell you what, if you're ever in my area or I'm in your area, I don't see why not. So why not? What is the best lure to use when fishing for trout or bass in a small river with fast current? It's a good question. Best lure to use when fishing for trout or bass in a small river with... I think, and I don't know this the best, that's why I created the Real Insiders Network, not to harp on it, but if you're part of that community, other people can help you out with these questions as well to get the best answer possible and become the best fisherman you can possibly be. But for me, I think a spinner. I think spinners are good. Probably something a little heavier so that it doesn't just float on the surface. But if anybody else knows more than me, I mean, absolutely send a question out there, or send an answer out there. But I'm usually fly fishing every day, but the weather is 100 degrees Fahrenheit degrees, so I guess 40 Celsius. It's brutal here in Missouri. That is hot. Yeah, no wonder. So for fly fishing, then you'd want to be in the water, I would think. Maybe you can cool off a little bit more. That's crazy. I've never fly fished in my life, but I would really like to. I love that rod. It is a nice rod, isn't it? It is actually really nice. And I just got it this year, so I hope I don't lose it. I don't want to jinx myself, but it's really nice. We should go on a hike if you're in northern Idaho. Malcolm, if I'm ever in northern Idaho, I know who to call. Malcolm Kasner. Maybe we can go have a nice day. We'll see if I'm ever around. Let's have a fish competition, my boys against yours. What is going on here? Oh boy, Mario, what are we doing here? Gail is done. Welcome, Gail. Glad you're here. Thank goodness. Uh-oh, there's water on my screen. I need a rag. I need a rag, just bear with me here. Okay, we're good. So that's the most convenient thing ever. Spoon. I think I should use a spoon. Yeah, should I change lures? That's a good question. Please let me know. What are the best baits for bass on TBs? The bees. I don't know what that is. Next time I'm in Toronto is September. Okay. Well, if I happen to be in Toronto in September, then maybe we can go fish some Toronto lakes and ponds. That'd be a fun day. What are the best baits for bass on these hot summer days? Good question. My reel sounds like garbage now, by the way. No, but the best lures on hot summer days, I mean, I like to fish myself. I like to fish with Senkos and other soft plastic, slower moving soft plastic baits up in shallow areas or in shaded areas especially. Jigs and stuff work well. Drop shots work amazing in deeper areas where the fish kind of move out deeper than hot summer days. But yeah, I like finesse lures and slower moving stuff, especially in shaded areas out of the sun. Have you caught anything, Ian? I've caught a nice pike about 50 minutes ago. I think I'm using a topwater right now. Let me know if I should change lures. I'm not entirely sure. Yo, Grumpy Bass, what's up? How's your day? My day is fantastic, my friend. It just got even better now that Grumpy Bass is in the chat, though. Can you put your hand on the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? A lot of people requested the Lamar Jackson edit. I've never heard of this phenomenon. I've never heard of it in my life. But, I mean, I don't see why not. So, there you go. They create me some sort of Lamar Jackson edit and tag me in it. Put hashtag Lamar Jackson edit Cole J. And if I see one there, I'll go check it out and I'll watch it. Cinco rig, Ned rig for bass. Yeah, Ned rigs are awesome. Or Pistol Pete is great, topwater bass. And yeah, I agree. Hot summer days, I'd say drop shot, for sure. I think drop shots as well. Drop shots are good. I think so. Absolutely. Where are you at? I am in Northern Ontario, Canada, on a little pond just south of Temagami. If you do have one, use a 5 diamond. Trust me, it works amazing. Okay. Yeah, but I am going to change lures though, because this topwater is just not quite doing it for me. Fishing Bros said hi, welcome. Cannon Cortez is in here. How are you doing? I'm stuck on the canoe right now. I think a topwater is a good idea. I guess if you don't get a bite in 40 casts or so, I'd switch. Yeah, we've almost done a whole tour of the pond. Topwater just might not be the right approach for today, which is fine. We can always just change lures. What's going on with this? Something's seriously wrong with this. Okay, we're gonna change lures. We're gonna change lures. I would look for the jumps. Yeah, Discord bot. I would too. I haven't seen any, which is a telltale sign that maybe I should just take this off. Put on something else. I caught a pike with a 5 diamonds yesterday. Okay, maybe I will. I caught a 22-pound carp last week. Might have just decided your lure changed for you. You might have. I'll definitely be watching all your stuff. Brody Hernandez. I'm so glad to hear it. Welcome to the adventure. I'm so glad you found the stream. Hey? Yeah. Hey, you know it's a good one? My last video I posted, which is called The Craziest Fishing Challenge I've Ever Been In, or something along those lines. That's a fantastic video. So go check that out. Let me know what you think, because it's a good one. It's a good one. It's very exciting. Should I subscribe? Absolutely you should. You're asking somebody who might have a biased opinion, me, but you should absolutely subscribe. Everybody should. Everybody should subscribe. Right? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Put on a Texas rig? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just joined. What are you fishing for? Tyrone, first of all, welcome to Cole J Fishing Adventures. I'm going for pike today. I'm just in the process of switching lures. Here's my Canadian bag. This proves that I'm from Canada, by the way, for any people that were doubting me. I will watch it right on. Love to hear it, Broden. Love to hear it. And if you want to become an insider to my channel and learn all sorts of things, be part of a community of fishermen, join the Real Insiders Network. Be part of the best community there is that we are building. Okay, see what we got in here. I have all kinds of things in this mystery bag. I have jigs as well. I must have spoons. Surely I have spoons. Surely. Put on a spinnerbait. I just had a spinnerbait on and it broke. I just had one on. Not just now, before the topwater, I should say. Are you going to Alberta anytime soon? No, it's not in my plans. I'll be honest with you. It's not in my plans. But we'll see. It's not out of the question, of course. Maybe if the stream gets 100 likes, I'll see about going to Alberta. But we'll have to see. I would try a red and white spoon. So we got lots of spoons in here. We're on a jig. Okay, I'm gonna run a poll. I'm gonna start a poll, so bear with me. It's gonna be called Spoon or No. Okay? So everybody put your answers in the poll. Is there a spot to vote? Yeah. Everybody throw your answers in the poll and I'll decide based on that Spoon or no? Should I put on a spoon? Or should I not? There's no sunlight? Yeah, we're kind of clouded here, but and, you know, it might make the fish more active. You know, that's the conspiracy. Because it drops the pressure or whatever else, you know? Oh, that's gonna be a no, bro. It's looking like a yes. Spoon is currently winning 71% to 29%. So we're gonna, unless something radical happens, the spoon is looking good. All right. Okay. I have two options. Red and white or gold. Just a wacky rig. Okay. 72% want this spoon. Okay, I ended the poll. We're gonna start a new poll. Okay. Spoon. So we're gonna start this. Gold or red, white. Okay, I fired up another poll. It's all up to you. You guys are deciding my fate here. What do you think? Give the poll a little answer. What are we thinking? Gold, excuse me. Gold or red and white? You decide. I'll wait till it gets to 20 votes and then I'll go from there. Wait till 20 votes. Red and white works really well for me and for pike. I think so too. But we'll see. It's up to you guys though. I can't run a poll and then go opposite of what the results are. You know, that would just be disingenuous of me. But we'll have to see. Let me know. Can't say I've had much luck on red and white. Yeah, some people do, some people don't. It's hard to say. But this is why it's up to you, because I am torn. I'm torn. 4 more votes on the poll, 2 more votes on the poll, 1 more vote on the poll, and I'll go ahead and do this. I caught a pickerel on a wacky rig Zanko. Really? That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever heard of that happening to anybody. Okay, so we're gonna end the poll there. It's impossible for it to make a comeback. Not to make you uncomfortable, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but can I get your email so we can see if we can go together sometime? Absolutely. My email is actually in my channel, about section. It's public, so I'll just tell you. coleJfishing14@gmail.com. If you want to contact me directly through my fishing community, you can join the Real Insiders Network and we can talk through there and we can get something going if it's possible. But anywho, gold has won by majority votes, so we're gonna put gold on. I'm gonna see if we can do something with that. Bag back here. So let's put this on. Let's put this on here. So genuine, I respect it. Well, thank you very much. I try to be, you know, I try to be, you know, as genuine as possible. That's what this is all about. Just trying to create a community of genuine people, and you know, we can do something amazing here for real. We can all hang out and have a fantastic time. You're a good man. Well, thank you very much, bro. And so are you. You're subscribed. You're watching the videos. You're a great man as well. I was on your live yesterday. What time did you get on the water today? I got on 68 minutes and 25 seconds ago, which is about just before 1 o'clock. I got on the water. Dude, there's no sun. Why would you use a spoon? And if you use a spoon, use extremely dark colors. It's not up to me, Discord bot. It wasn't up to me. It's up to the chat. But spoons can still work when there's no sun. Absolutely. Likes and people are exact now. Just about. 71 likes. That's pretty good. If we got to 100, that would be absolutely insane. But it's glitching a lot. Is it? Uh-oh. Are we glitching? Someone please help me confirm. I subscribed. Austin TV subscribed. Welcome, Austin TV, to the Cole J Fishing Adventures YouTube channel and live stream. I'm glad you're here. I only use dark colors on bright shiny days. Yeah, I don't know how exactly that works out to be the best. I think it's kind of just do whatever you want. More likes than people, good stuff. Good stuff. Jackson Plays says hi, welcome in here. Charles Wayne, catch a fish and shut up. You're not the first person to suggest that I stop talking, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can. But you know what I can do? I can do both. Multitasking. And that way I can talk to all my friends, you know what I'm saying? Let it sink 2 to 3 feet, or I guess a yard, then reel it in and bounce. Yeah, we're gonna have to try something else here because It's been far too long since I caught a fish. I also subbed. Right on, Jackson Plays has subscribed. Welcome to Cole J Fishing Adventures from me personally. Yo Cole, got the walls up on my ice hut yesterday, so I'll have to take you ice fishing winter. Absolutely, if you can, you know, put a roof on there, then I will head out there with you and we can catch some good fish. Thank you, Jackson Plays. Thank you, truly. Did you say we can connect on Real Insiders Network? Absolutely, absolutely. All you have to do is click the link in the pinned comment. Join the Real Insiders Network, become an insider on my YouTube channel and the behind the scenes activity. I'll go in there and ask questions. You can help me make important decisions in there. I'll run polls and stuff. I'm going to be doing spontaneous giveaways through different challenges that I posted in there. You can learn about me, about everybody else in the community, learn about fishing, master fishing within the community, and we can absolutely chat. You can send me direct message whenever you want, send a message in any of the different channels on the Discord server, and I'll respond to you, and we can have a good chat in there. So for sure, anybody who wants to be part of an inside group, join that, and you know, can have a good time. There we go. Do both, definitely, Charles, for sure. I'll do both for sure. It's not a problem. We can do anything here at Cole J Fishing Adventures. If you don't want him talking, then don't watch. Interesting point of view, Brian. But you know, we are gonna do both though. But for sure, I have to talk. I can't just be silent. Imagine if I was silent, it would look like this. Is that fun? I don't think so. I think it's way more fun if I get to chat with all of my friends. That's half the reason I'm here. That's actually the whole reason I'm here. I wouldn't be here if I don't want to talk to you guys. I also subbed. Ryan, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Thanks for joining the journey. They're slower and deeper midday. This pond is really small. I think, do you know the depth in here? It's a really small pond. It's not that deep, so it's kind of a different fishing style than like a lake or something. But you're absolutely right, though. You are for sure correct. I'm gonna sub too. Right on, Charles. From wanting me to shut up to becoming a subscriber. We're on. We're on. Get the net. This one's for you, Charles. This one's for you. You just granted me the success of this massive fish. Oh boy, stay with this here, guys. Everybody's gonna be good. If you could just get unhooked here, that would be fantastic. Oh man. Oh man, just bear with me. I'm unhooking a pike currently. Woohoo! Look at this guy. Right on. Right on. I'm gonna sub too. Where are you at? I am at in Northern Ontario, Temagami region, catching fish like this. Look at this beauty. Highlight of the day. How big do you think this one's gonna be? Take a guess. Everyone take a guess. Uh-oh. I have my extendable bump board. I don't think I'm gonna have to extend it for this one. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. How big do you think this fish is? I'm gonna get him back because he's been out for a little while. There he goes, and he's back down to the depth. 1.5. That can't be a good guess. Great job. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jackson Plays. Thank you, Broden. Thanks for that. Checking from Jamaica. Jamaica, right on. Welcome. Pickles says 12-inch fish. Decent guess. Not correct though. I'll tell you when you're correct. Dude, throw that nasty snake back. Wow! We do not condone hatred towards my lovely fish that I catch. But he is back now. He's back in swimming. Everything's good. Noah says 1.3. Oh, we're doing measurements, by the way. 1 pound. Nah, he must have been more than that. But I did measurements, though. 15-inch. There it is. 15-inch fish. Buckets has it correct. Buckets has it correct. And so does Noah, to be fair. But yeah, 15 inches is what we got. 15 and a half, but closer to 15. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. 10 inches. Jeez. Get all over the place. You did not give it a good luck kiss. You will not get many more. Ooh, I don't like that. Tim, I'm going to have to prove you wrong. Let's prove Tim incorrect. Let's go. Right on. Yeah, no, you got it right. 15 inches. You got it right. On the shiny spoon, called it. Yeah. On the shiny spoon. Looks like everybody in here knows what they're doing because everybody decided to use the gold one. Maybe I wouldn't have caught that one without the gold. You know, just good luck. Nice one. Next time you catch a fish, kiss it for good luck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've never believed in that. Just some snakes. Stop talking. I don't think I can. I just don't think I can. It would just be disingenuous, you know, because people are asking questions and stuff, and if I just stopped talking, it'd just be like blatantly ignoring the viewers, which I just can't do. Yeah, Jack, stop talking. Uh-oh, we're attacking Jack, which his name is actually Attack Jack. And so, that's interesting. Hey fam, welcome. 828 Thump Candy. Interesting name for sure, but nonetheless, welcome to the beautiful fishing afternoon. Stop yapping? Yeah. I don't know. Yapping, I like yapping. I do enjoy it. Yeah, probably should pretty soon. Andrew said hi. Hello, Andrew. Welcome here to this lovely day. Hey, bro, Mr. Toto Man. Hey, how are you doing? Are you in the PNW? What's that? PNW. I'm in Ontario, Canada. Stop telling this guy to stop talking. You're in his house right now. He's invited you into his home, and you're telling him that his couch is ugly. Very interesting analogy. You know, that could be correct. But yeah, no. But if you're here, I mean, welcome in here. You know what I mean? But if this isn't your type of thing, then nothing I can do. But if you want to be hanging out with me and everybody else and have a good time, then you're in the right place. You know, catching some fish and yapping is what I'm doing. But yeah, stop telling this guy to stop talking. You're in his house. It's our house. Anybody who's in here is in the house. Attack Jack has said hi several times, 6 or 7 times. Hello, hi. PNW is Pacific Northwest. We're not in there. We're not in Pacific Northwest. I've never heard of these abbreviations before. What type of rod are you using? Good question, Noah. I'm using the Abu Garcia Jordan Lee bait casting rod and reel combo. You should be a gangster rapper. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think that's suited for me. I think I'm more of a fishing YouTuber, live streamer kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? I'm a D1 yapper and I love watching other D1 yappers. Oh, Ryan, you're in the right place because I myself enjoy a good yap session here and there. I subscribed to your channel. Mr. Toto Man has subscribed. Right on. Love to see it. I'm very glad you found me. I'm glad you're part of all the future adventures and all the future journeys. Welcome. Jack and plays the same. Right on. Love to see it. We're building a community of people who like yappers, I guess, such as myself. We'll have to see. I want to get that one, but I don't know if I should because I usually go in the ocean and fish instead of lakes. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if this would be good for oceans or if there's other rigs that are a bit better. Depends where you're fishing in the ocean, I guess, right? But we'll have to see. Yo, how's it going, mate? The conversation is worth it. Oh, absolutely it is. Well, I'm glad. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, is have a conversation with all the people in here. And if you want to continue the conversation, join the world's best fishing community, the Real Insiders Network, where I'll post live updates, live news, and we can all continue joining and have the conversation keep going forever with member-only perks and benefits. It's a fantastic thing. It's a fantastic thing. These people telling you to stop talking don't have any friends. We're not going to make any assumptions, of course, but you know, talking's a fun time. Switching from salt water to freshwater, any tips? I have all kinds of tips. That's a pretty broad. What was that? Switching from we're in the thick of it. Switching from saltwater to freshwater is quite the change. It's quite a broad category. But if you want to learn more, my honest suggestion is to join the Real Insiders Network. Link in the pinned comment, rather. And I, as well as other people, can chip in and give you all the advice that you need to become the best fisherman you can possibly be. Gosh, this guy just loves ignoring my comments. Oh, buckets, what did I miss? What did I miss? I miss everyone. The real Justin, no problem. Absolutely, I'm here to help. I'm here to help everybody that wants assistance with anything. So just let me know. Okay, we're back on land. Let me just get myself positioned here. Ooh. Okay, we're back on land. That was a good journey. You know, we caught a couple. We had a good time together. Who had a good time? Who had a good time today? Because I know I did. I had a fantastic time with all of you in the chat right now. My hair is looking unique. That's okay. Real Justin. Right on, man. Are you in a canoe or kayak? I was in a canoe. It was a good time. Can you shout me out for the next fish, please? That's gonna be all for right now. I gotta get on the road. And head up to a few hours up the way, pick up my cousin and head out to the cottage where I'll be doing some more fishing, and I'll update you along the way. Of course, if you're in the Real Insiders Network, you'll receive all kinds of behind the scenes video clips, news, updates, everything involved with that. And so, I mean, join in there and you'll be part of a really cool community. So check that out. Let's see what else we have here. Do you catch and cook or catch and release? I do both. Typically I do release, especially on a live stream like this where it's just easier to release them. However, I may or may not, let me know if I should, do a live stream where I fish for a few hours with all of you, and then I'll do a catch and cook on shore over a campfire or something like that. I think that'd be kind of a cool idea. And then we can, you know, do that together. But let me know. There's no such thing as one last cast. You're right. There's just a break between casts. Fishing is boring. I'm gonna have to go ahead and disagree. I think fishing's fantastic, me personally. But anyways, the Real Insiders Network, tried finding it on Discord and can't find it. Check the it's on WAP, so you go to wap.com/the Real Insiders Network. There's a link in the pinned comment, I believe. So there's also a link on my channel page. So if you go over my channel, you can check out the link there and join in there, and you'll have a chance to, you know, of course, win free things and be a part of the insider's journey. What is your biggest fish? Mine is 20 pounds and 15-inch bass. My biggest fish is, my biggest fish is a 34.5-inch pike. My biggest so far. We can catch more though. I just got a 4-pound brook trout. Right on. Do you look like Elon Musk? I don't. You know, in the last stream, I don't know if you were there for the last stream. I don't recognize Pickles, but if you were there, a lot of people said I look like Elon Musk. I don't know if I do or not. But anyway, if you do the catch and cook, what fish would you be after? Probably pike would probably be the easiest, but I mean, we'll see what we can get. You know, we'll see what we can get. Let me know. Fishing awesome, absolutely. Can't use the link from phone on the pinned comments. Oh, really? That's too bad. But there is a link on my actual channel page. So if you go to my channel, it'll pop up, the Real Insiders Network. Click there and you can join from there and become part of the Insiders group. But thank you very much for checking that out. Hi, bro. You in Canada? You caught any? I did catch 2, and now I'm off the water and I got to get on the road to head down south where I'll do some more fishing. But thank you all for being here. I'm gonna have to sign off for now. Join the Real Insiders Network to be part of a super cool network. Join the inside. I will see you all there. Thank you all for being here. Cool J signing out for now. I'll see you later.